Together we ride on this winding road. So join us, folks, on this journey of ours. With love and laughter, we'll reach for the stars. In our truck, with our dogs, we're making our way. Come along for the ride, it's a brand new day.
Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing?
How's your mama doing?
Right, we ain't talked to you guys in like a week.
Yeah.
But we figured we'd record this. Well, I figured we would record this one because we've never ran this mode before. And we're going on home time this weekend. So might as well do the 2 trips before we go on home time. And, yeah, so we just delivered in San Antonio, Texas this morning. We thought we were going to have to deadhead like we normally do all the way back to Memphis. But that wasn't in the cards for this trip. So now we're heading to Livingston, Louisville, Dallas, somewhere in that area. To pick up one that's going to somewhere in Kentucky. I don't remember the city name. But we are on our way northbound, heading up to get back on 35 above San Antonio. We're on the tollway right now. So I'd like to thank you all for being here. Thanks for stopping back. Remember, we can move a lot of things across this country. But the one thing we can't do is move the growth of this channel without your help. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this out with your friends. And let's get this trip started. So we are going to a TA.
Our favorite one.
My wife's favorite one because it's right across the road from a Buc-ee's. Shh. Oh, sin! We said the sin. We said the B word. We're sinning. She likes to get lotion from there.
And she likes the nuggets.
Yeah, and she likes the coffee cups they sell in there. They're seasonal coffee cups. So we'll probably end up taking a walk across there to the Buc-ee's. I know it's a sin. Every driver in the world is supposed to hate Buc-ee's and is against Buc-ee's, and Buc-ee's the devil because they don't let trucks get you over yourself.
They are starting to build them beside truck stops, so even though they do not allow parking, you can still walk to Buc-ee's.
How dare you say a trucker has to walk?
It's a suggestion. Take it or leave it.
Anyways, we don't care. We understand as a normal human being that truck parking is not part of Buc-ee's business plan. It's not in what they built their gas stations for. It is for trucks. They built it for cars. So it is their prerogative as a privately owned business whether they want to allow trucks or not. And we don't get butthurt over it like everybody else does. It is what it is. It's a business. So, that being said, we're going to the TA right across the road from the Buc-ee's.
In Hillsboro, Texas.
Yeah, in Hillsboro. And we'll walk across the street to Buc-ee's. Looks like it's going to get a little spicy this afternoon with the storms. So, hopefully it doesn't rain the entire time so we can walk across. Because I don't want to walk across in the rain, but, you know. So, if it rains, then I guess we won't walk across. But if it doesn't rain, then we'll walk over there. So, anyways, that's how this day's starting. That's how this trip's going so far. We decided not to go up 35 through Houston and Austin because screw that. Traffic is horrendous with all that stupid construction. We still have to go through Waco, or we used to call it back in the day Wacko. And but that won't be too bad, I don't think. So we are about 154 miles from the TA, and that's where we'll spend the night and pick up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So stick around, stay tuned, and we'll see you all here in a little bit.
1. Are you a part of an established team, or are you and your partner looking to explore a new side of the industry? Has your partner recently obtained their CDL and is ready to join you on the road? These are the questions to discuss with our friends at Hyfield.
Hyfield is a leading fleet owner in the expedited industry. They offer modern trucks, spacious sleepers, to keep you comfortable out there on your journey. The dedicated recruiting team is available to help you explore your options and answer any questions you may have.
Ready to see if Hyfield is the right fit for you and your partner? Give them a call at 833-HYFIELD or 833-493-4353 option 1 for recruiting to find out how they can assist you. You can also reach out online at www.hyfieldtrucking.com.
And don't forget to let them know that J Squared Expedited sent you. And now, let's get back to this week's episode. Go to Buc-ee's. Well, we parked, well, it's starting to rain actually.
Yeah.
We stopped at the TA, parked the truck. Now we're going to walk across the road to Buc-ee's. Hopefully it don't rain too bad.
Hopefully.
But if it does, we'll just hide out in Buc-ee's until it calms down. Mattresses. We made it out of Buc-ee's unscathed. They did not beat us down, serve us to the wolves. They had a shit ton of fresh brisket on the board. And now we're gonna make the trek across the highway, back to the truck stop, and get back to the truck before this camera dies. So, see y'all in a little bit. Good morning. We survived Buc-ee's. We didn't get kidnapped by the Buc-ee police and thrown in jail for going to Buc-ee's because we're truck drivers. It's crazy. If you listen to people on TikTok and social media, that even if you don't drive there, if you just walk across the road to there, that they'll kick you out because you're a truck driver. Bunch of nonsense. But anyways, it was good. We got some snacks. We got lunch.
I got me a cup.
Yep, she got her a new cup. And then we walked back to the truck. And fell asleep. Right? Yeah. Slept because we had to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, it's what, 3 4 o'clock now?
4:12.
Yeah.
And we got to be to our place by 6 a.m., which internet says they don't open till 6 a.m. So we'll be there around 5:40ish, 5:50ish.
Well, there's controversy. There's two different opinions. One says they open up at 6, one that says they open up at 7. So
Yeah. We'll be there by our appointment time.
yeah.
Other than that, we are now leaving Hillsboro, Texas, TA. Thoughts and prayers for anybody that's in Mississippi that got hit by them tornadoes last night.
Yeah.
Here was pretty rough. It was the locations that it goes, the hurricane, the tornado went across is where, unfortunately, they get hit a lot down there. across the center of the state, around Jackson area and 55. Well, it's more, I guess, around 55 area, but they get hit a lot in that area. But anyways, thoughts and prayers for anybody out there. Hope that everybody was all right and made it to safety. Other than that, we are leaving. There is a ton of low boys in here today. Bunch of windmill parts in here. Bunch of windmills. Those are the nose or the cone where all the blades look to. What that is.
But this location has oversized parking. Which I find pretty cool.
Anyways, they remodeled the side a little bit. They added a Applebee's to the IHOP. So it's an Applebee's IHOP duo is what they call it. I was going to go in there for dinner last night, but we decided just to go to bed. Not. Oh, look, somebody else coming back from Buc-ee's. How dare you! And there's a pilot truck parked at a TA. Or, yeah. I don't know if he's dumping fuel or if he just walked across the road to Buc-ee's. Who knows? Anyways, we're out of here. We're going to start heading north. Try to beat all the traffic. And that's that. See y'all here in a little bit. Ain't going to be much to film because it's going to be dark. But there's the evil Buc-ee's. Curse you. Oh yeah, I got to go left at this light. I always do it wrong. Anyways.
You always want to try to turn that way. And I think that way goes. That's just a corner road.
I know. In my brain, we turn that way to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll stop y'all here in a little bit. Well, we made it, y'all. 40 minutes late because of highway being shut down.
Well, you also know how Panther is. Well, you can't really trust when they set their appointments either.
Yeah, but you missed a rare incursion. The boss lady backed in. She still got it.
Somewhat got it. I could have done better.
Well, you just didn't read my text when I told you door 3 instead of...
You told me door 5.
I did, but then he come running out and changed his mind to door 3, so...
But well, I set up for door 5, not 3.
Yeah.
So I had to wiggle over.
That, and she's not used to the wheelbase, so she was cutting in a little earlier, but I do the same thing. Cut in earlier than you should sometimes, thinking that you got a smaller truck.
Mm-hmm. That you can... Okay. We just need to go ahead and invest in a ball.
Now you get why I keep bringing that up every once in a while, just joking around?
Yeah.
Because it's... You can't swing this nose back
as quickly as you want to.
Yeah, it's kind of like driving a long nose truck, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we're here. We're waiting to get loaded. We just got back down the door. They have ramps back there for your tires to sit on. I had to slide the tandems ahead a little bit because the back set of tires were sitting right on the edge, and I didn't want to put that pressure of the forklift loading the truck onto those tires. Those things you have to watch for when you, some places that have ramps, you don't want your back tires hanging off and your front tires on, but you also don't want like the edge of the tire on the edge of the ramp that's putting that pressure on the tire like that. You know, if your back tires are hanging off, that ain't good either, because you're putting excess pressure on your front set.
Oh, not only that, ain't it like a blunt edge? It's not even like it walks off, it just falls
Yeah,
off.
it just falls. Well, you know, sometimes people will back up too far and they'll drop their back set off.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good, because now you're putting opposite, like you're putting pressure here, and like it's just not the same amount of pressure across both.
Yeah.
So, but if you have one set on the ramps and your front set off the front, you're still kind of putting even pressure.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's my theory. Sounds right to me. But either way, we are here. We're getting loaded. We're waiting on paperwork. Not sure what we're hauling. He did tell us to kill the reefer. It was not needed. But we will still end up turning it probably back on, because our paperwork says, unless the paperwork says
that it says that it's temperature controlled.
Right, we're told it's had to be at temperature control before we get here. We pre-cool our trailer. If the shipper tells us we don't need temperature controlled, then we have to call in, or just set our trailer to 20 degrees Celsius and carry on about our day.
They probably don't need it for loading because of the temperature outside.
Correct. So, either way, we'll let you know when we're loaded. See y'all. It's really bright. The sun's really bright. I can't see shit. All right. Good morning. It's 9:36 a.m. and we are loaded and on our way out. We have supposedly 26 skids, 12,000 pounds, give or take, I guess. Probably pretty close. It felt a little heavier when I first pulled off the dock, but it looks like we're pretty good. It was supposed to be a 20 degrees Celsius load, and it turns out to be a no temp load, which we're fine either way. But because it was booked as a temperature controlled road, they'll still give us the reefer fuel because we paid for reefer fuel. So that's a bonus. A little bit of extra money in the pocket. We are blinded by some trees to the right hand side, so I'm gonna have to wait for this light to turn. Plus, well, maybe not. It's kind of a tight turn too, so I can't really make that turn. I don't want to block the crosswalk. They didn't time these lights very well. We'll say that. Alright, well, we gotta try this out, I guess. I don't know if I can make it. No, I ain't gonna be able to make that.
Not with that car sitting there.
Yeah, not with that car not wanting to move up. I need you to move up farther. The light is green. It's not gonna get any greener, I promise. And I'm not gonna hit you. This ain't get me a new car day. Anyways, we made that turn, so we're on our way to Kentucky. Great. Go ahead, babe.
I was going to say, we're going east of Louisville.
Yeah. For a 10 a.m. delivery. So it's got us there right now at 12 o'clock tonight. So we got plenty of time to get over there for that. So I'm going to slowly work up through this light. I'm going to need to get over one more lane, I do believe, to be able to get on the interstate. So this car that wanted to play games last time, I'm going to put my blinker on. We're going to ease over after they go by so I can get on the highway.
So this morning was fun, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they had the whole highway shut down. I guess for some sort of accident. They said a minor accident on Waze,
Yeah.
but the way they had the highway shut down, I'm not sure if it was much of a minor accident. But it said minor, so they routed us off the highway by the time we got to where the sheriffs were blocking the road. And I felt like, and I think I was right. As soon as we got off the highway and turned down to the next road to go down on the pretty much the U.S. highway in Texas, I believe they opened up the highway. But the U.S. road that they routed us out on, there must have been some sort of fender bender on there, so they were also shut down. And that wasn't made aware of us until we were on the road already. So it put us about 50 minutes behind. And we got here to pick up at 6:50 instead of 6 a.m. Nothing of our fault. It's nothing that we could have planned for, because from where we left the truck stop to where it was shut down was less than 5 miles, 6 miles maybe at the most. And there was one exit, but there was a bunch of construction and it was hard to get off of anyway. So really it didn't show up on my GPS until we were right on top of it. So really couldn't do much to miss it. But we got around it. We got here in a reasonable amount of time to get loaded. So the wife backed in, like I said before, so you missed that. One day we'll get her backing in. She's pretty good at it. She doesn't like to, but she's really good at it. She spent a lot of time being a yard truck and running herself, so without not being teamed with me, so she's pretty good at what she does. So let us get on the highway and get out of Texas.
That's never happened before. Straight forward, feel the path today. No enemies, bodies broken. Had even standing, I spied a bit away. He had been living today, as they say. Straight forward, kill a man today. Oh, no Let's gather the patience, save for a
And now what?
We just went through West Memphis on 40. I went north. We're going to go to Blytheville through Dyersburg and Paducah. Go up that way. A little different. I didn't feel like dealing with Memphis and going through Nashville tonight. So this is what we're doing. We're dealing with 55. So we stopped in Palestine, Arkansas for a little bit and kind of killed some time there. But back on the road right now. It's 9:39 p.m. Central Time, and we really don't have to be there until supposedly 10 a.m. But I'm going to see. It looks like new construction, so it's possible we can try and see if we can get it off first thing in the morning, about 7, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm hoping we can get something going back to Olive Branch since we've got home time scheduled for Sunday. So
Good morning. It is 8:14 a.m. Friday. We're gonna be at our delivery by 10 o'clock. We're about 60 miles away, so we're gonna head there now and try to knock out this delivery maybe a little bit early. Not super early, but a little bit early. We're just south of Louisville, Kentucky, so should be fun. I know the wife did quite a bit of road footage for her last night. She didn't talk much, but let's get this party started. I'm still a little sleepy, but let's get to work.
And nothing like this has ever happened before. Straight away.
we figured it out. It's new construction, so that's why it was not on the map, but we found the location. We're in the dock. They're unloading us. We've already got our paperwork back, so signed, sealed, and delivered. Technically, it's theirs once they get it off the trailer. And 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, songs are stuck in my head today. But once we get unloaded, then I'm not sure what we're going to do. But we will find a place to park until they give us something else.